A lot of ink has been spilled over the unemployment numbers, which are still incredibly elevated. But there's been this more invisible trend going on, for a number of decades, but particularly since the recession and the recovery of this rise of low-wage jobs. So during the recession, we lost almost 6 million mid-wage jobs, so between $20 and $50 an hour, and we only got back about 600,000 of them. But we have made tons of low-wage jobs, low-wage retail jobs, low-wage fast food jobs. So we're just trying to look at, what does this mean for the American economy? What does this mean for the American worker? And also, as you mentioned, a lot of employers started scrimping and saving during the recession, knocking off benefits, hiring people as temps, as part-timers, as contractors.
And that's all what makes this or these jobs crappy, right? It's not just low-wage jobs. Many people have low-wage jobs, but it's also lack of mobility. It's also what other things make a job crappy, to use a technical term?
Well, we're looking at lots of different facets of it. So the low-wage worker, side of it is one thing, and also a lot of times these workers can't get the hours they want. They want to work as many hours as they can, but only get 23 hours a week. If they have kids, it's very hard to raise a child when you're making $8 an hour and you can't get enough hours. It's also when you don't have any benefits. If you are a contractor, you often don't get unemployment benefits. If you are laid off, you don't have health insurance. That's all out of pocket. And jobs like these retail fast food jobs that often don't have a very promising career track.
Basically, the economy is always creating low-wage jobs, crappy jobs, but in a good economy, people don't take them. So if you go back to 2006, 2007, when the unemployment rate was around 5%, or better yet, go back to the late 90s, 99, 2000, there are plenty of low-wage jobs out there, just no one would take them. So there are restaurants that were trying to get people to work for the minimum wage or maybe a little more, and no benefits. People wouldn't take them. Temps were trying to get people to work as temp workers. People wouldn't take those jobs. So what's going on really is just that we've had very slow growth, a very weak recovery, very inadequate recovery. And basically the poor job quality is a symptom of that.
The first thing we have to fix is we need to get the unemployment rate down to a much more normal level. I think too many people, especially in DC, radically underestimate how far we have to go to get back to anywhere near the labor market health we had before the recession hit. And so I think that's job one, and that still requires a really ambitious policy agenda. The first thing we should at least do is, stop digging the hole, stop doing all the fiscal contraction and austerity we're doing, at least put that to neutral. Even better would be to try to boost jobs with fiscal policy. So attack the unemployment rate and get that down to a more normal level. That's got to be job one.